Meghan apologized for not mentioning the emails, but royal biographer Angela Levin believes Harry will be furious, and says the Duke will be quick to push the blame elsewhere. "He will be furious," Angela told. "I think Harry will blame the press, he will blame everybody except himself." Angela, who wrote Harry, Conversations with the Prince, thinks Meghan and Harry will also lose a lot of credibility after the revelations, with the public likely to lose trust in them. She added there was an irony in Harry attacking disinformation yesterday while his wife was apologizing to the appeal court for not giving the right information. "I think they will both blame other people because at the moment they have never shown any signs of taking on any blame themselves," she said. "They will blame everybody else they can." Meghan yesterday apologized to the Court of Appeal for not mentioning the emails before in her long-running High Court privacy case against the Mail on Sunday for revealing the contents of the letter to her father. Meghan said, "I did not have the benefit of seeing these emails and I apologize to the court for the fact I had not remembered these exchanges at the time. I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court." The emails revealed an account of Meghan choosing her wedding tiara with the Queen were attributed to a palisade in Finding Freedom when it was released last summer. In another exchange Harry told Mr. Knauf, "I totally agree that we have to be able to say we didn't have anything to do with it. Equally, you giving the right context and background to them would help get some truths out there. The truth is much needed and would be appreciated, especially around the Markle/wedding stuff, but at the same time we can't put them directly in touch with her friends." Harry also emailed Mr. Knauf to wish him good luck before his briefing with the authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand in December 2018. Meghan, 40, even wrote 5 bullet points and 31 reminders she says may be helpful to have. In her statement to court, Meghan admitted Mr. Knauf did provide some information to the authors for the book and did so with my knowledge. Her new recollections appeared in a 23-page statement after Mr. Knauf released the emails to lawyers appealing her High Court privacy case with estranged dad Thomas. It comes after a string of vocal denials of collaboration via her spokesman and lawyers. Court documents submitted on Meghan's behalf signed by her lawyer Justin Rushbrook in her High Court privacy hearing in September 2020 said, the claimant and her husband did not collaborate with the authors of the book. When Finding Freedom was published, a spokesman for the couple told the press, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not interviewed and did not contribute. And in his witness statement, co-author Scobie said, any suggestion that the Duke and Duchess collaborated on the book is false. Mr. Knauf's statement reveals, the book was discussed directly with the Duchess multiple times in person and over email. He says on November 12, 2018 that the Duchess asked to discuss the book with me that afternoon. In her new court statement, Meghan added, until I saw these emails, I had not given any thought to Mr. Knauf's meeting with this journalist, or any other. Those meetings and calls comprised the entirety of Mr. Knauf's job. No particular meeting stood out in my mind, as there was a daily deluge of media inquiries which he was tasked with handling. Meghan and Harry have denied ever meeting the authors in person and there is no evidence to suggest they did. Besides, Rita Panayi, an Australian Sky News host, lashed out at Prince Harry for his discussion of climate anxiety despite flying on private jets and living in a 7-acre LA mansion. Harry, whom Rita calls the Prince of Wokeness, faced backlash from the presenter after his non-profit company, Archie, pledged to reach net zero by 2030. She said, I apologize in advance but it involves the Prince of Wokeness, Harry, who we learned today discussed climate anxiety with psychiatrists and compassion scholars, whatever they are. She added, the couple has pledged to actively make choices to reduce their own carbon footprint. But, like many of the elite global warming alarmers, they insist on taking private jets and living in massive mansions. Harry runs Archie, with his wife Meghan Markle. The non-profit charitable foundation runs events and seminars for cultural, sporting, health, mental health and entertainment purposes. It was reported that the pair have taken 21 flights in the space of 2 years, despite their speeches and advocacy for climate change. As the pair do not own a jet themselves, they often rely on celeb friends, like Elton John, for their emission-heavy transport. When the pair were relocating, actor, director and producer Tyler Perry reportedly loaned his Embraer Lineage 1000E to fly the couple from Vancouver to Los Angeles. Many critics and presenters have called out the pair for their hypocrisy, and for being out of touch from the public. Royal expert Gertrude Daly called out the ex-royal pair last month saying, if you are going to preach about climate change you need to put your words into action. They don't need to go full Greta Thunberg and refuse to travel by plane. But they should do the inconvenient thing and travel commercial every once in a while.